Hi everybody, we just received a new cool gadget here. This is Huawei's new flagship phone, the P20 Pro. Let's take a closer look. Whoa, check out that color. It's like a gradient between blue and purple. Huawei, they call it the Twilight purple, and we have definitely not seen this on a phone before. The other two colors this phone comes in are black, as always, and midnight blue. But I would definitely choose this one, because it kind of stands out. All right, so what is good and what is new about this phone? The camera is where Huawei has put most of their focus. This is the world's first phone with a triple Leica-kamera, meaning it has 3 different lenses on the back, one 40 megapixel, one 20 megapixel, and one 8 megapixel zoom lens. These lenses then play together to create better color and better depth in your photos. So, do you really need 40 megapixels? Well, most of us don't. If you're just gonna post your photos on social media or just show them on your phone, it's not that important. But if you want to crop or zoom or print your photos on paper, more megapixels will definitely come in handy. Another cool thing about this phone is the wide aperture function. We've seen this in Huawei phones before, but this time they really stepped it up a little bit. So what you do, you go over to the camera app and you slide over to Aperture and you snap a photo. And you can set the aperture beforehand, but you can also, and this is the cool thing, you can adjust it after taking a picture. Pretty neat. I also need to mention that you can shoot super slow motion, 960 frames per second with this phone, just like on the Samsung S9 and the Sony XZ series. Huawei claims the P20 Pro has the fastest fingerprint reader on the market. So let's see if that makes sense. Bam! Whoa, that was really fast. I guess it was like a couple milliseconds faster than the other phones on the market right now. Boom! You're in. Another thing we know is super important for you guys is battery life. And this is where the P20 Pro is really impressive. It has a 4000 milliamps battery, the largest one we've seen in a smartphone so far, and it has super fast charging. Huawei calls it supercharge, and you need the right adapter to have it, because it brings your phone from 0 to 100% in just 90 minutes. After playing around with the phone for a while, we found this neat little app called Translator. It's much like your average translation app, but it has some nifty features that we think might come in handy. Like the live interpreter function, where you can actually have a conversation in 2 different languages and get every word read out to you by the built-in interpreter. Practical stuff. This app can actually translate to and from Klingon, but sadly for you Trekkies, it won't read it out loud.
Excuse me, have you seen my ship?
The phone does not support extra memory cards, so you're stuck with the 128 gigs that the phone was born with. And like the iPhone, the P20 Pro does not support jack cables, but it comes with this transition cable from USB-C, so you don't have to worry about throwing away your old beloved wired headphones.
Oh, it looks like we have a notch here. You see at the very top? I know some other phones also has it, but personally I think it looks better without it. So let's see if we can remove that. There we go.
The lenses on the back stands out just a little bit, so it's not smooth and clean all over. But if you're into using covers, cases, you won't be bothering anyways. If you find the price too high, you should check out the cheaper options P20 and P20 Lite. Overall, we think this phone is really nice both on the outside and on the inside. It has everything a flagship phone should have, plus some extras. So if you're looking for a phone that takes really good pictures and has a really good battery life, the P20 Pro is for you. And if you choose the Twilight color, my favorite, you get something that stands out, along with the back lenses, that is.